This
weekend, on the 2nd of May, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Akhilesh Yadav, is going to officially launch its affordable housing policy, the Samajwadi Awas Yojana. In the few months that the scheme tested the waters, some 51 developers across UP have already signed up to build affordable housing projects. Developers are in fact claiming that it is only through such proactive policies that the 2022 housing mission can ever be achieved. Vasudha Sharma finds out why.
6 crore Pakka houses by the year 2022. This challenging goal set by the central government has driven various states to rethink their housing schemes. After Haryana's affordable housing policy last year, Uttar Pradesh has rolled out its Samajwadi Awas Yojana. This is perhaps UP's biggest affordable housing project, with 3 lakh MIG and LIG units targeted by the year 2016. The mandate is to provide flats costing not more than 15 to 30 lakh rupees. A ceiling cost on the super built-up area has been set by the UP government. For locations that fall under NCR, flats will be priced at 3,000 rupees per square foot, while non-metro and metro towns in UP will have a fixed base price of 2,500 to 2,800 rupees per square foot. Prices have been controlled through a number of concessions that will give a private developer savings of nearly 700 rupees per square foot on each unit that he can pass on to the buyer. The most path-breaking incentive is how they've made acquiring land so easy and low cost. A developer needs a minimum of just 5 acres to start an affordable housing project. A developer can acquire land of any land use. He can even acquire agricultural land and is exempt from land use conversion charges. The developer is not restricted to the master plan and the reserved R zones. When a developer wants to acquire land beyond UP's Ceiling Act of 12.5 acres, his application will be processed in 7 days. External development charges that can average about 3,000 rupees per square foot have been scrapped. Buyers also do not have to pay any stamp duty on their unit. Ground coverage, density, FSI and FAR have all been liberalized to pack in more units in each complex. The Ghaziabad Development Authority, who lent its inputs in drawing the Samajwadi Awas Yojana, says this policy is a step ahead than the others.
अगर आप और स्टेट की पॉलिसी उठा कर देखें, आई वोंट नेम द स्टेट्स, तो उसमें जो है जो वो होता है, जो बायर होता है, बायर को टोटली एग्जम्प्ट नहीं किया है. हम यूपी की पॉलिसी में बायर को टोटली एग्जम्प्ट कर दिया है. तो दूसरा, इसमें उसको HIG MIG मतलब बायर ऐसा नहीं कहा गया है कि भाई अगर आप इस पॉलिसी के तहत लैंड लेंगे तो खाली अफोर्डेबल के लिए बनाएंगे. आपको 10% कमर्शियल भी दिया जा रहा है, 40% पर आप HIG MIG बनाइए आप.
A cell called Awas Bandhu has been set up under UP's Housing and Urban Planning Department to facilitate single window clearances in 2 months once developers register with them.
We invited applications only 1 month before. We have already received application worth 500 acre land. We will monitor all the schemes from the Awas Bandhu. We are putting them everything online, and we will facilitate the developers to address their problems, day-to-day implementation problem, and we will ensure that this scheme goes a big success.
While private developers are enthused that a dedicated Awas Bandhu will provide them regulatory support, doubts remain.
जो अप्रूवल्स के विषय में डेफिनेटली जो है कुछ इसके अंदर कंसर्न है, क्योंकि इसका सारा अप्रूवल एंड कंट्रोल सिस्टम अभी लखनऊ से है, जबकि हर एक जिले के अंदर डेवलपमेंट अथॉरिटीज हैं जिनके पास पावर्स है नक्शे पास करने, क्योंकि वो उसके मास्टर प्लान के तहत सारे नक्शे पास कर दे. तो आई थिंक जो प्रोसेस है वो लोकली होना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर उसको सेंट्रलाइज करेंगे देन द प्रोसेस जो है वो लंबा इसके अंदर होगा. तो क्योंकि प्रोसेस भी एक कॉस्ट है.
The only issue to iron out now is providing organized finance to low-income home buyers who are overlooked by the housing finance industry due to their lack of credit history. Vasudha Sharma, NDTV.
All right, for the first time, we've actually seen UP developers a little enthused about a policy from the government. Hope those things, or at least the policy, continues to roll out in the right direction. We've got Mahima on the phone line also.